A parlor car is a type of passenger coach that provides superior comfort and amenities compared to a standard coach. Parlor cars came about on United States railroads to address the absence of separate class accommodations. Unlike the United Kingdom and Europe, where passenger trains carried first, second, and third class coaches, with the first class coaches offering the best seating and costing the most. In contrast, American trains offered a flat rate and standard accommodations. For the 19th century writers, this represented a difference between class bound Europe and the democratic United States. Parlor accommodations were appreciated by those who used them because of their exclusivity. H.L. McKean called the Parlor car the best investment open to an American, saying, "He not only has a certain seat of his own, free from intrusion and reasonably roomy, he also rides in a car in which all the people are clean and do not smell badly. The sinks in a day coach, even under the best of circumstances, are revolting. The empirical conversation that goes on in a parlor car smoked rooms is sometimes hard to bear, but there is an escape from it in one seat. The gabble in day coaches is worse and it is often accompanied by all sorts of other noises. Most parlor cars were found on daytime trains in the Northeast United States in comparison to a standard coach. Parlor cars offered more comfortable seatings and surroundings, as well as food and beverages, but were far inferior to sleeping cars for overnight trips. Southern Pacific operated the all parlor car Shoreline Limited on a 13.5 hour daytime schedule between Los Angeles and San Francisco, California, from March 1st, 1906 until the Great Depression ended the service on September 15th, 1931. Even today, elevated service survives on Amtrak, although the term parlor car has fallen into disuse. Once recently discontinued example was the Pacific Parlor car on the Coast Starlight. Converted high-level lounges, which featured a mixture of one-by-one swivel chair seating and the cafe-style seating. In contrast to past usage, this car was provided as a lounge exclusively for sleeping car passengers and was not itself bookable. Amtrak discontinued the Pacific Parlor in February 2018, with the Acela offering first class service, including at seat service and improved seating. Other Amtrak trains offer a business class, which includes roomier seating and on some routes a complimentary beverage and newspaper. As previously mentioned, they have the unique experience of providing a luxurious vintage experience, often featuring wine tasting and exclusive lounge space. The cars were officially retired, as previously mentioned, in February 2018 due to maintenance costs and a desire to standardize the fleet, marking the end of specialized parlor service on Amtrak. Currently, several of the cars, such as 39970 and 39975, were sold, with some moving to museums or private owners, such as the Railroad Museum of New England in Thomaston, Connecticut, or the Steam Railroading Institute in Oswego, Minnesota. The cars were designated with names like Columbia Valley and Napa Valley, named after the California's different wine regions. These iconic cars were originally designed as lounges for the Santa Fe Railway before being converted into these distinctive Pacific parlor cars by Amtrak, offering unique day parlor service. And thank you all for listening to this lovely little historical tidbit about Pacific Parlor train cars. Thank you all for listening and have a wonderful rest of your day.